we're in for a good one. We have Earth Bowser here, right? We have a really good one. I hope you're here, Earth Bowser. I'm here. Okay. It's Ulash the Hate Seed. We're looking at Ulash. Comes into play with a counter if for each other red creature you control, and enters with a counter for each other green creature you control. You remove a counter from Ulash, deals 1 damage to target creature, or you can put Saplings into play. That's the Hate Seed. It's a Hydra. So first things first, are there tags? Whoa. We're pumping. $50 cards in the deck. Why does this sound like Rule Gave? I never know how to say that guy's name. Yeah, it's an old school commander for sure. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put a slime counter on Gutter Grime. Okay, let's read the blurb first. I've tinkered and played with this deck for years now. It's been a while since I've played. I've just recently getting back into Commander after break and been redoing my decks recently. Ulash is a counter-based synergy and token engine that leans heavily into Ulash's abilities. Marath has similar abilities. Unlike Marath, I like the idea of blinking and bouncing Ulash so she gets stronger, generating a board of Saplings, bouncing. Oh, okay, and then you flicker Ulash. So I imagine we have like Conjurer's Closet and stuff. We don't. Okay, we can fix that. Cloudstone Courier is an MVP. Okay, so we're using like Curio and stuff. So I think we need like dork creatures then. For me, what I really like about Ulash is like red and green. I want to look at cards that make like red and green tokens really quickly. For each color among permanents you control. With haste is interesting. So that's bring art and to go. Shh. We're cooking. Hang on. Okay, guys. Bad news. There's not good options, but that's fine. So we're gonna talk about maybe some like boomer cuts we might be looking at here. So I think maybe Gutter Grime might be one, right? I think Doubling Season is probably fine. All B1 is insane. Tribute to the World Tree, sure. Although, that's probably fine. Yeah, this is insane. Because Rads blow me out, so I try to add some stuff that would get me back after a Wrath. There's really good options for Gruul now for Wrath prevention that we can get into here. I see. So you put this on Ulash. It just seems so expensive, even though it's funny. So we have Astronaut's Altered Nim. What's our combo here? You can ping yourself and bring yourself back. Ah, I see. That is a very funny idea. Sure, sure. So I don't like Bane that much. It feels like we're friendly firing ourselves a little hard. I like the Ivy Lane Denizen. Or Borid makes sense. Dealt damage, draw a card. Okay, so you ping your own thing. Oh yeah, let us run Vrondus then. Because you can ping your own Vrondus. And that seems very funny. Yeah, let's do ping your own Vrondus. I'm torn on Mind Slicer for my Ravos brew. So, yeah, I would not run Mind Slicer in anything less than Bracken 4. That's just my opinion, but let that sink in. I think Gorogoro might be too slow. I like the Radha. Happy to see Enduring Vitality here. Two broken shells. I want to lose ourselves forever. Okay, I think Primus out. I get you can do funny counter stuff with it. I just don't think that's the heat. I think Pathpicker Ibex might be too slow, maybe. I don't know if I like Taunter. Like, I get you ping Taunter. I guess Taunter's fine. I mean, you're always controlling your commander. Justice Will seems pretty good. I'd be more on board with the Taunter if we had a Seedborn Muse. All I'm saying. Yeah, I think I like Springheart and Tuco more. Don't get me wrong, Scoot Storm does stupid things, but like, Nantuko's just so dumb. Scoos is a little slow, I think, nowadays. You become something better with you. It's cute, but we must make cuts. Eight more cards we need to cut. I think fresh meat's a little hard. Like, I think you're already winning very hard by the time fresh meat matters. Maybe Druid. Yeah, Urzasaga would be pretty good. I liked all the oozes. They're very cute. I just don't think they're that good. I'm sorry. I like the idea of oozes. Okay, I know that's for board rate protection, but there's better options out here. I promise. I might have to cut Team or Sabretooth. As much as I love the guy. Tender Shoot Dryad. Like, I don't like any of these cards that come down after Ulash. Do you know what I mean? My poor oozes. I know, I'm sorry. I just have to make cuts, you know? Ah, but these are so cool. It's probably Dragonlade to try to outkeep Broodmother. Okay, so we managed to get this trimmed down a little bit. No, Season of Gathering's insane. Route Storm might be a little too slow, even though it is broken. Tribute might be a little too slow, even though it's broken. It's also just triple green, right? A little hard to do all that. I don't know if I like hardened scales. I'd rather have like counter doublers than a hardened scales effect. Okay, so now we have 3 slots to play with here. So what do we want to do with those? That is a very good question. How do you submit one of these reviews? I think we still have 1 slot left for next Tuesday. We do still have 1 slot left for next Tuesday. Gay list. It will be through the coffee that you get your deck reviewed, or you can watch for long enough that you get a free deck review. It takes 45,000 channel points. Okay, so this is a very Jaxix deck, right? This is the most Jaxix deck of all time. Or am I dumb? Because to me, I see Regal Force, Pathbreaker Ibex, like Railway Brawler. I see all these creatures that I want 2 of. And Jaxix just being able to make it 2 of them is pretty good. I've been very sold on Jaxix as a card recently. I feel like this lady's crazy value. Umbilicus or Blood Clock for bouncing Uloshed. It would be good. I'm gonna go ahead and point and say Jessica's Will, no. Seedborn Muse, yes. I think this deck could really use a Seedborn Muse. And then you add Imperial Recruiter. And then board wipe protection is gonna look something like Goblin Bombardment would work very well. So Goblin Bombardment in. And then you can do something like a Tybalt Trickery. Heroic Intervention's fine, it just doesn't beat Farewell. That's my only issue with Heroic. This beats Farewell in Sunfall and other exile-based wipes. Whereas, and then you can also just counter something, you know. No, Krenko's cool. I like Krenko. Rexage is fine. When did O'Hare Ashenil hit $26? Like, yeah, last year. It was like recently. That card kind of spiked. I think Fiend Lash is too expensive. I like the Brash Taunter. I don't like the Fiend Lash. I also like that Brash Taunter get tutored up now by this Imperial Recruiter we just added. So there's some motion happening now that I appreciate. Let's draw. Stump is land for turn. Next turn. Windswept Teeth. We don't have a 2-drop we want to play. Or I guess we maybe do. Get Stomping around. I mean, just to be clear, we are running the Surveil land. Yes, we are. Very good. Whoa, I've accidentally reset the zoom here, and it was fucking me up. There we go. All right, Stomping Ground, Green Sun Zenith, get like birds. Let's go Ouroborid. And then this turn is Pro Facebreaker. Attack, attack. Make 2 treasures. There's a worldly. That's pretty good. Is it Ulash time? I don't think so. I think it's still a little early. We can go 1-2. Let's play Toski. Menace. Fucking 8 a billion. You're a block idiot. Then you pass. And you go Worldly Tutor for Brondis. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brondis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uloshed. Enters with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counters. I don't think it's that weird a way to play Ulash. It makes sense. But here what I like is Vrondis. Like, even if Ouroboros answered a couple turns ago. Still have a menace and an indestructible attacker. And you go dink, dink. Like, remove a counter. Ping Vrondis. Ping Vrondis. Ring Vrondis. And you get a bunch of dragon spirits. And you go green, green, 1. Enduring Vitality. These are all now all mana dorks. Green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. X is 10. I'm cutting that Dryad Arbor the second I get back to building the deck. This is something where the Hermit would feel pretty good. Good Disciple of Freyalise. Everything gets +10/+10. Sack one of these, draw 15. Gain 15 life. Right. Someone dies. You don't like Dryad Arbor in here? It's a creature for Ulash. Yeah. But like, it's not good. I don't like unramping myself whenever someone removes my thing. Golos Unbanned Pilgrim, thanks for the prime. And Bunny Token, thanks for the prime. Do you want my opinion about what you should be running instead? It's Colony Garden. It's a tapped land, which is the same as Dryad Arbor. It makes a creature token when it enters. It's the same as Dryad Arbor. Like, run this instead. I was going to use my Prime sub to subscribe to Trinket Mage, but he was hogging all the viewers. Yeah, I just prefer Colony Garden. Dryad Arbor goes infinite with Spring Heart. Yeah, if you're like an idiot and don't know what Summoning Sickness is, I guess. Then it goes infinite. Yeah, you have to pay 2 for it as well. But like if you have a Badger Mole Cup or whatever. I think Defiler Vigor comes out. I think it's just too slow. God, it's so cool, but I think we need to cut it. Would Xenagod be good in this deck? It's haste. Our commander doesn't have trample. I always cut the dragon broodmother. I know, but it's so fun. I know it's right, but it's so fun. I think Curse Mirror needs to be in. Like, that's just your opinion, man. No, I think Curse Mirror would be pretty good. I can see the appeal. One more slot. Yeah, Dragon Broodmother is really fun. It's also really not good. It's like slow. You can clone Commander. Yeah, I know, but then original Commander die, go back command zone. Like, I guess it's not the worst. Someone that has an opinion. I don't have opinions. Now let the mirror die. So you legend rule the mirror, but why? I'm very confused. You know, okay, you're just like typing words. Why not? You're just typing words, and it's making me regret putting Curse Mirror in. Can you earthbend a Dryad Arbor? I think so. Then it goes to Reveler. Still enters. Okay, it enters. You get counters on it, and then you have to legend rule it. There's no window for you to activate its abilities. What are we doing with all that? You can. No, you cannot. You just don't know how this game works. I'm so sorry. Legend rule is a state-based action. There's not a single second that you have to activate those abilities. Yeah, I don't like this. I mean, yeah, Malevolent Rumble. And then we can do Traverse. Once again, it's just a land. No haste. Can we talk in complete sentences in my chat? Castic Wolf run on top. Birds of Paradisio. Curse Mirror is still good though, not if not used with Commander. I just don't want to take a recommendation anymore. Here's Beast Whisperer. Mr. Beast. I just think I don't agree. I think it's a fine addition. I don't think it's required. A little bit of a Beast Whisperer moment here. Beast Whisperer is like really good, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go, my sapperling. I forgot to draw a card, I think, but Trample and Vigilance. Trample and Vigilance. Trample Vigilance. And then draw 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So instead of playing our land drop like an idiot. Why aren't there more 1 mana value engines like Esper Sentinel? I want to burn the mana curve alive. Because it wouldn't be that good for the game. Yeah, it does work like that way. Snarky skunk. So this being your board on turn 6 does bring me a lot of joy. The fact that we have Tybalt's Trickery here. So we could have, like, instead of Bristly Billing, right, you could just hold up. Oh, we have Enduring Vitality. We just, like, win. Because these are all mana dorks now. So now you get to hold up Tybalt's Trickery for free. Like, this is such an insane win. Thank you, Beast Whisperer. I might want to Eladomriify this deck a little bit. If we're all cool with such a thing. I think you'd have to go down like Awake in the Woods. Mr. Beast. This is really the cheapest Goblin Bombardment? That's crazy, because I like that art a lot. Innkeeper's Talent's a little slow. Maybe even Doubling Season, but like it's funny, so I'll let you keep it. So, what's the sweet spot for 1 mana dorks? I don't really have a heuristic for it. So, here's what we're going to add. Eladomri, Corvectol. Right? Eladomri loves token decks and loves creature heavy token decks especially. Edition number 2, Elvish Harbinger. This puts either Beast Whisperer or Eladomri on top of your library. Just cut Mr. Best. No, I cut Beast Within. And then maybe like a Grapple. I like Grapple with the Past as a Delirium helper alongside Malevolent Rumble. We just have fight spells for creatures already, and then on top of that, we also have a bunch of creature-based enchantment and artifact removal like Rex Sage and Kanker Bloom. So maybe what we end up doing, if you could do like a Colony Ambush to join the Bridgeworks battle and the Stump Stomp, right? You have a Colony Ambush. Oh my god, this hand's insane. Oh my god, what the hell is happening? Okay, that only costs 3 mana because Goblin or Railway Brawler. So what if we did 4 for Railway Brawler and then tapped this for 4 green and this for 1 red. And then we have 2 green left over. We then go 1, 2, 3, Ashnod's Altar. And then this is an 8/8, but we take 2 counters off, make 2 plants, and then we take 4 counters off. We should have drawn some cards off Beast Whisperer. I don't know. This is making me ill, and I think that's a good sign. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. So we go, just green, Tangled Florahedron, draw a card. Or green, 1, Ripjaw Raptor, draw a card. Ozolith. Is this... So remove a counter here, make a plant. Plant enters with a counter on it. Sack the plant to Ashnod's Altar, make 2 colorless. Sack Ulashed. Or like sack that plant. Remove another counter, get another plant. Sack that plant, get another 2 colorless. We have 3 colorless. Green. Eternal Witness, draw a card. I tapped wrong here at some point, but if you replay Ulash from the Eternal Witness, you just do really insane stuff here, right? Because you can Eternal Witness back Ulash, and then sack, because this is huge. You make all these plants, you sack all the plants until this is a 1/1. You like maybe shoot your Ripjaw Riptor some, you make some plants some, and then all these counters get put on Ulash on the second main. That feels like insane. I think this is just ready because it's making my head hurt, and I think that's good. I think that's a really good sign for Ulash when it makes my head hurt. So I think this is good to go. Enjoy your deck, Earth Bowser. Thank you for getting a deck review.